The neighbors are talking. So, after 6 months of owning the Phantom 4, I've finally upgraded to one of DJI's new models. As you guys know, I've made some videos about the Phantom series as well as the new Mavic Pro. They have had a lot of problems keeping up with supply on the Mavic Pro. As much as I wanted to have something more compact, when this came out, the Phantom 4 Pro, the upgrades that they've made to the professional model compared to the regular Phantom 4 is next generation. So I decided to go with the Phantom 4 Pro instead. I just got this in the mail a couple days ago, so I wanted to do a proper unboxing. First of all, here's the packaging. It is very much like the Phantom 4 packaging. In fact, I think it's identical in size. Top and bottom. Okay. You just open it by peeling back the tape on the top of the box. You can opt to keep the box around if you want and kind of use it as part of your carrying case, which is what I did for a long time with the Phantom 4. Open up the lid, you've got the same beer cooler style carrying case inside. In fact, from the outside anyways, it looks identical. Now the box is empty. Have a look all the way around. It is made of just styrofoam. Okay, you got this kind of locking mechanism. Pull it out, turn it, and that unlocks it. Identical to the Phantom 4. And there it is. That's the inside. Let's have a look. Here's the drone, first of all. Actually, let's take the controller out. Just right away I can tell this controller is a lot easier to take in and out. It looks like they may have modified this compartment a little bit to make it a little bit easier for the controller to come in and out. Controller looks more or less identical. This is not the Plus version, so this is the one where you have to bring your own either iOS or Android device. It's got this plastic wrap around it. Well, this feels really stiff, but I can probably loosen it up. Gimbals feel the same, buttons feel the same. And this plastic wrap, I had a lot of trouble taking this plastic wrap off. Well, not a lot, just it's not easy to do on camera, so I won't be taking that off. Okay, here's the drone itself. Phantom 4 Pro. And here's the battery. This is the higher capacity battery. As you can see, it says, does it focus? High capacity. Model number PH4-5870 milliamp hour at 15.2 volt. Looks more or less identical to the regular Phantom battery, which I have one here, I'll show you. The only difference, here's a regular Phantom 4 battery, is the color on the inside. And the color on the inside is like a gray, and here's a white. There's also some, like, in between these little slots, there's some yellow, and no yellow there. The size difference, so this model is PH4 5350 milliamp hour, PH4 5870 milliamp hour. So that's a difference of 520 milliamp hours. Okay, so that's the battery. Here's the drone itself. From the top, looks basically the same. From the front, it looks more or less the same, except you can probably tell if you have a Phantom 4, this is a bigger camera. And also from the side, you can tell that this camera is closer to the front, even though it's still well behind these legs, so it won't make any contact with the camera. Let's say you like hit a wall or something. But in theory, you shouldn't hit a wall, right? Because you have these 4 obstacle avoidance sensors. So just like the Phantom 4, you got obstacle avoidance sensors in the front, and the Pro now also has them in the back. These guys right here. And on the side, these are new infrared sensors for the side. Optical sensors on the bottom as well as sonars. That's to detect height. Feels to be about the same weight, but I think there's a slight difference. Okay, let's put that aside. Little packet of literature. And I believe this is 2 sets of propellers, just like the Phantom 4. And I don't believe the propellers have changed at all. And if I can recall what my Phantom 4 had, it was just like this, except the bag is a different color. So yeah, these are identical to the Phantom 4 propellers. So yes, and indeed you have two full sets. You have 8 of them. Here's the charging cable. That's the AC plug. And here's the brick. The brick has got the usual battery charger and the RC controller charger. Put that aside. What else do we got in here? And then you have a OTG cable. That is female USB-A to male micro USB. This is for plugging into your Phantom for software updates and such. And then micro USB cable. So you can use this, plug this into the side of your Phantom, and then plug this into your computer or your phone for updating software. And that's it. So one thing I really wanted to see, a couple things actually. This is the new battery. And we know that the new battery is compatible, or the new drone is compatible with the old battery. But I just want to give you guys a demonstration. So this is the new battery in the new Phantom 4 Pro. And then here's the previous Phantom 4 battery. No problems. Okay. One last thing. I've got this backpack. I bought this backpack. It's made by Tozo. I bought this for my Phantom 4, and I've since sold the Phantom 4 to a friend of mine. But I kept the backpack and kept the extra battery that I bought because I knew I was going to get the Phantom 4 Pro. But I didn't know for sure is whether or not the case was going to be the same. It looks to be so, but I'm going to make sure and confirm right now. What this backpack does is you can fit your beer cooler case inside of it. You feed the handle through the top, push the back in, it's a decently snug fit. Push the top, okay, and then the top just comes over, and there's an open slot for the locking mechanism. And voila, look at that. There you go. This bag is a good alternative to buying a full-blown hard case backpack for your Phantom 4. I'll put a link to this backpack in the description below. But it's very inexpensive. I want to say I paid something like $30 or $40 for this. But it takes what you already have that's a perfect carrying mechanism and make it into a backpack. So let's see if I can get all this stuff back in there. Here, the top opens, cables go in goes the booklet. Charging cable, or charging brick rather. There's a charging cable on the ground. Charging cable. Propellers. The original Phantom 4 battery. The new high capacity battery. This little foam piece that goes over the batteries. Phantom 4 Pro. And then lastly, the RC controller. So this backpack has a zipper that goes all the way around. And then you can buckle it, two on each side. Nice and secure. It's got a front pocket. You can put some papers, maybe it's padded so you can put like an iPad in there if you use an iPad to fly your drone. The side pocket on this side where I keep one of these range extender parabolic reflector things. There's controversy on whether or not these work or not, but I think they work. It certainly doesn't hurt. One of the big feature improvements on the Phantom 4 Pro is the extended range. I hope to do a test of that one day. And also on this side, it's a slightly longer but flatter carrying case, or rather pouch. Longer. Here's a taller but thinner pouch with the zipper. Not exactly sure what I put in there, but some kind of accessories. Maybe you can take the cable out of here and put it in here. Charging cable. So that's it. There's my new DJI Phantom 4 Pro setup.